Bridgette is a woman. Who'd have thought? Right, so where do we start on this one? Let's just throw a short video out. I've looked at all Candice's work. I've seen Becoming Bridgette. I've followed Candice's work on all the follow-up work that she's been doing with it. And up to yesterday, I would have agreed with her 100%. But coming from my line of work and how long I've been doing this, obviously at times in the past I've looked into the trans investigation conspiracy. Now with women, there are certain characteristics that just cannot be operated on. I think Candice touched on it last week about the size of Bridgette's hands, but there are a few characteristics. So yesterday I spent a vomit-inducing hour looking at Bridgette Macron in swimsuits. Wasn't nice, but the conclusion I've come up with, here's a picture of Bridgette. Women have slightly larger hips, they have smaller, higher waists, they don't have an Adonis belt, and their clavicles are diagonally going upwards, whereas men's are horizontal. So taking a close look at a picture of Bridgette, we see slightly larger hips, slightly smaller waist, higher up, no Adonis belt, and diagonal clavicles. The second picture we come to is a commonly accepted transvestite, the singer Pink, where we see an Adonis belt, smaller hips, little to no waistline, and horizontal clavicles. The third picture we come to is just a random picture of a transvestite in a swimsuit on a beach, and which we see smaller hips, Adonis belt, little to no waist, and horizontal clavicles. So looking at those pictures, my summary was that yes, Bridgette is a woman. But why all the hoo-ha about her past, who she is, where she came from, why all the secrecy? Well, this is where I now go into my work. And following these bloodlines going back millennia, they think they're tracing themselves back to the Watchers, the Fallen Angels, etc., etc., this bloodline that started in Ireland 6, 8, 10,000 years ago. Now, going down through the eons, they have always interbred. They want to keep the bloodline as pure as possible. They don't bring outsiders in. They all have to intermarry. So, sorry Candice, but firstly, I think you're going to lose the court case because I think Bridgette is a woman. Speculation behind all the secrecy. I think Bridgette is Emmanuel's mum. I think she's his mother, which is why the secrecy behind who she is and her background, and why there is a big hoo-ha into not finding anything about their history, because I'm thinking if it's his mother it might just be frowned upon just as badly as if she's a transvestite. But summary, Bridgette's a woman, she's married to her son Emmanuel.